part is a little bit beat up, so we're gonna be redoing the front part of it and painting everything.
Okay, so here it is. It's a Jacobsen Hauler 800. So this thing is right now kind of a junker, right? Doesn't have a battery in it. You notice it's got some mold growing, some moss growing on it. Pretty beat up here on the front, cracked up pretty well. Looks like somebody may have attempted to glue it. We got lights busted out, directionals busted out. We're missing a fender here. Let's take a look inside. Oh, beautiful. Isn't that lovely? I've been informed that the controller is bad, so it does not work. And we got a little rust down there on what is the battery box, so to speak. Let's take a look in the rear here. So this is a nice little dump bed. It is metal. It has a little Duraliner kind of plastic inside. Not too bad. Back here we have a series motor. So the other cart that we did for Redfoo, the green utility cart, had a parallel motor. So a little bit different type of motor, a little bit different type of controller. I like series motors because they're a little easier to hot rod, and that's what we'll be doing somewhat to this vehicle. So it's got a good seat, which is nice because then Kira doesn't have to do any reupholstery. So what we'll do is we'll take a look at the brakes. We'll look at the brake shoes, make sure they're happy. We'll check all the fluids in it, and we'll test the motor out. We'll probably take all the wires off, buff the terminals up, put a little anti-seize lubricant on there, just all the little details. And then I will be pretty excited to show you this cart in the process of putting it back into shape. And then, of course, the big payoff is when we're all done with it and it's looking pretty and it's ready to rock and roll. So stay with us during this little build. It'll be fun, it'll be quick, and we'll have a chance to showcase not only the Vatrer battery, but another cool Alltrax controller. Okay, so in almost all of these carts, they had lead acid batteries to start with. Lead acid batteries produce a lot of corrosion, so almost always the little battery trays are super gnarly, rusted out, rotten metal. So the first thing I always have to do is go at them, replace any metal. This one didn't need any replacing of metal. It just needed a good buff, a little bit of rust reform, and a good coat of paint. And then we put treated lumber in there to support the battery, provide a little bit of cushion, something to attach the battery to. So next, the controller comes out. And the Alltrax controller, we're gonna put a 48 volt, 300 amp controller in here, and the Vatrer 48 volt, 150 amp hour battery. So let's get at it. Alright, just digging a little deeper into this Jacobsen Hauler 800. And what's really nice about this little vehicle is there's a lot of metal here. So it's nice to just keep digging and get down to the metal and clean it up and paint it up. So that's what we're doing. So as you can see, we just kind of uncovered a real nasty thing underneath the carpet there, but that gives me the ability to get at the little throttle sensor. And I'm also resigning the fact that I'm going to have to wire this up kind of our own way. So we're going to follow kind of more of the Alltrax kind of wiring diagram, since this is some pretty old technology that I haven't seen last very long, these old controllers. So yeah, we're going to do our own thing and kind of integrate the two, keep all the little reed switches and safety switches in, but of course put our Alltrax controller and our Vatrer battery in it. Hey there, Brett with Solarrolla and Redfoo's dump bed cart. This is pretty much, in my opinion, the perfect form factor of a little utility vehicle. You got a dump bed on the back, you got 300 watts of solar up top, you got a 2,000 watt inverter down below, coming out right here. Of course, the dump bed is electric, so you could fill that full of whatever you want. I'm assuming Redfoo will probably fill it full of feed and hay bales and stuff for his cows and his pigs. So pretty cool. As you can see in the video, there's a Vatrer 150 amp hour battery. Now a lot of these carts are getting those 48 volt 100 amp hour batteries, and those are great. Shoot, Tony and I just went about 20 miles in the club car with a 100 amp hour battery, but this one does have the 150 amp hour. Once again, about 50% more power out of that battery. One thing I wanted to mention about Redfoo's cart, it's probably the fastest cart that we've ever done. This thing is just super torquey. It's got a good sized motor in it. It's got the Vatrer 48 volt battery in it. Comes in around 51 volts or so. But with the Alltrax controller, man, it dumps down its 400 amps all the way, and it is super nice. I mean, if you wanted to pull trailers or whatever with this thing, it'd be no problem. So let's check it out here real quick. All right, we're gonna take a little range test with Redfoo's cart just to get a little idea about how much power we use to go certain distances. So we're gonna do a little 3.5 mile loop here by the Solarrolla shop and just kind of see what that does to our percentage. Let's go. So yeah, we used about 5% of our battery to go 3 miles. So 5 into 100 is 20. 20 times 3, that's a 60-mile theoretical range of this vehicle. We did some burnouts. We went really fast. I basically had the pedal to the metal the whole way around the block. So I think conservatively, of course, we don't want to go down to 0%. So leave it at 10%, leave it at 15%. You got a really solid 40, 45 mile vehicle. And days of running tools and tool batteries off of this inverter. And yeah, we're done. So we're ready to let her go. We got a nice Vatrer display up front. We got, always a USB there for Redfoo to plug his phone in. And yeah, a real workhorse. So happy to get this off to Redfoo.